Nuair a dúirt mé lem hismaitheoirí améig na máta na bliana in 1938, gro méid dulgadí aon trí chun an Grand National eicáil, níor bheag an tínta sa chur an scéil sin ortha. Ní rád a cáil ar an riamh gur chur mé spéise be a rásaíocht capal. An ihe rih an lá an rása, chuí mé go dtí tríochadó cé ormhún íochtareacht bailthe clia mar ra ceann áras pártaí cumanach na hÉireann an trá sin. Bhí seán an muirí rúnaí an pháirtí a láthair. Tá sé píosa pápéir os cór mahúl. An féidir leat é sin a léamh, a héascar sa mise. Tá tú tufa mar sin, tá an roiach am a hagat. Ba mhór an faoisih dom go raibh lom sa díon scrúdú doctortha seo, as go raibh mé a grutmha chun dul go dtí an Spáinne agus páirte glachas sa Cogadh Cathartha a bhí ar siúl an.
Si me quieres escribir, ya sabes mi paradero. Si me quieres escribir, ya sabes mi paradero. En el frente de cantes primera línea de fuego. En el frente de cantes primera línea de fuego. De Róisín Eugene an Ebro in Egypt 38. Prasnig sé an 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 25 míúil agus an ládar gion de Gwynagé. Ach de bhar go rá an cná lofa bhíthara an cos a heasca de. Agus dá bhrísin scrí sé go an uair is féidir le rá le fíorna bhfuil coslam san uig. Now harla sé sin teifimó de bhaile gandésa. Séir de sprí leis an versa Spáinne de chun mé ná. Mas mín leat litir chum scríb tá a heol ólas a got hana féin. Ag cach gandésa bhí lách na beléir sa céad den trid.
Eugene's very interesting kind of figure, very humorous figure. He's perhaps a little bit unusual in certain respects. Many of the people who ended up in Spain and indeed ended up in the Irish left went in that direction through the IRA, whereas Eugene had relatively little time for the national question. He saw it as being a kind of a slightly reactionary issue.
An tanama togo Gernadini a hui gudi in Spain, fiúhain America agus a Britain, na premature anti-fascists. Ní dóilm go raibh sí premature hiig siad céir de bhí le teacht, agus ghlaicsigh seasamh in aon agus nach raibh tuairimí phobal na hÉireann go mómhór a báil dó, bhí tuairimí phobal na hÉireann a gcuine na daoine a chuig go dtí an Spáinn.
Now, he used to argue that the historical destiny was to defeat fascism, and even though they failed in Spain, they fought a good fight, kept the flag flying, and I think it was he was proud of that. He was proud that he helped to stem the tide to a degree.
Rogge sa bhliain starú in Egypt sa trídeach, agus an céad cuine tá ná éirí amach na cásca inar ghlach únca leis. So mar scrí sé a rogge mé le fuaim piléir agus búmi thar timpeall orm.
His father, my grandfather, was a gardener. His mother was a dressmaker, part-time. And he went to local school on Francis Street.
Is cuivan lom Spider Doherty o Hibredarn, múnteór is gul Frenchies agus é scríbir an gláardómh a méidir fóla meige an ihe rive sin. An bád, inaice an mád, an mád, ban, maná, maní, maná, ban, manáibh. Degan hán thugam éon áard an tiisiil garimach. Céimheh ag glabhart le bád nó le maní ach Hamadan.
Well, Eugene was a very avid reader from the time he was a kid, read everything going. The usual comic stuff that kids read, and then into books. Then he discovered Marx, Engels, Connolly. He used to borrow them books from the library in Kevin Street.
The ceanna me cóip gon Communist Manifesto a siopa, agus léad an céad uair é. Nuair a bhí an leabhar sin mar aon le Labour and Irish History léite gom, bhreath mé go raibh na faculí tar éis titim de mo thuaile.
Tháinig sé mar scoláire printíise an seo I hocht féin é. Bhí sé ag déan staidéir ina printíiseach mar lectróir. Bhí an ESB díreachtaréis teachtar an bhód agus bhí an scéim na sin in airsúil. So ní mór gur raibh seans go mbeadh saol ré maithaige mar lectróir Róisín.
He never earned a crust doing that line of work for some reason, I'm not sure why. Couldn't get work possibly. But also, I suspect that he became immersed in politics. When he was about 19 or 20, he joined the Revolutionary Workers Group, went to all the demonstrations, churned out the leaflets, knocked on the doors, all the stuff that you do when you're young and involved in left-wing politics.
Eugene had quite a clear class analysis of Irish politics, which was a little bit unusual. In fact, Eugene told me that the first time he went along to Communist Party headquarters, because of his knowledge of Marxist theory and the fact that he was quite a tall man, he was believed to be a police spy.
He became involved in the printing of the Workers' Voice, and by sort of trial and error learned how to print and learned how to cast the metal and, the old-fashioned method of printing, and he became quite adept at it.
Bhí sé go freisin le Pruntius Óriain agus Pedro O'Donnell, agus bhí siad ag clómhhuaile míle cópin ag na seachtaine den Irish Workers' Voice, agus ina dhéag sin dul amach na sráideanna ag díal an nuachtáin sin.
Níor ghlacha mé riamh I gheard cumann náisiúnta na nIrisóirí in ainneoin na blianta cabhmise le hiiriseoireacht na sráide mar thug mé féin air. Ceap mé riamh go raibh sé an bhí féráilte na ghlachú leis go scríbhneoireacht nó iriseoireacht don caighdeán a bairde mo chud scríobh le cailce na casáin ag áitimh gcuine chríocha cóir le imperúlachas hasna agus ag mulla nach dugfaí séir cead cainte go faisiistí. Níor lean an bhulscoireacht do bhád áfach, mar thosaigh sé cór, agus dimí cailt leis an máisteach. Ní rá mar rómhútha faoi seo, mar thuige mar go raibh cléireach na haimsire fáth ag na capitalithe agus fórsaí na himpereolacha.
Well, there was a middle class and a working class, and there were class conflicts, and someone like Eugene Downing was very much at the forefront of those kind of conflicts. Fianna Fáil weren't really a party associated with class politics or class analysis. Nationalism was the key issue. The national question was the key issue, and as well as that, Catholicism was also a key issue. And ideas about class conflict or divisions between left and right, they didn't feature. I mean, someone like Eugene Downing would have been relatively unusual. Perhaps the biggest event of the first half of the decade had been the Eucharistic Congress in 1932. The atmosphere of militant Catholicism was also accompanied by a fairly strident anti-communism. Eugene Downing would have had a sceptical kind of view of the kind of militant Catholicism of 1930s Ireland.
Bhí an dearcha ann tá na Comunnic I gcuine dia agus bin an téanród a bháin a bhí táchtach ag an am. So bin an cúis gur thunsíoch ceann áras in Revolutionary Workers Groups Connolly House sa bhliain tríchas a trí agus bhí Eugene féin páirteach a gusant an bhuireagan sin.
Feadh trí lá a mí Máirte 1933 bhí Connolly House ceann catharú na Revolutionary Workers Groups faoi léigear ag scrubbalach na catharach. Rihan lei hagach maialú an unsaí ach bailíocht na slóite féachmhara a rís an ihe ag géad a brisisteach ag an fuirgan a cortra hinne. Napólíní bhí an bhí ar dothaanta ón lucht féachana, agus bhí an téir glúiseach tráachta trí sráid cépal agus Swift Row ag déanamh níos mó búrtha dóibh ná an ruaig a chur ar na réabhóirí de lí. Bíad na lénta gorama agus dríad an na sráide na príomhranna fáirtithe san unsaí. Ach ar nó, bhí dína machanta na measc a bhí faoi thionchar bhréag a malíseacha agus caint anmheasathe na cléire.
Ba bhoscarí an a háchtach iad O'Donnell agus Ryan, ní hamháin ó thaobh na thóráidíochta ach an cumas scríbhneoireachta de bhí acu sna halsanna de scríobh siad ag míú cé go táchtach is a bhí ceist na poblata sa tír seo a cé go táchtach is a bhí polisithe idirnáisiúnta freisin a bhí ag titim amach sa bhórláin a go mór bhó bhfuil a naisisteachis.
Spanish Civil War was rooted very much in the divisions within Spanish society. People like Eugene would have in fact seen it as inevitable. On the right you had landlords, large employers, the Catholic Church, socially conservative Catholics, fascists. On the other hand you had workers, you had a liberal sort of middle class, you had agrarian peasants who were essentially landless. So Spain, in contrast to most European countries in the 1930s, was deeply divided between rich and poor.
Tush gyda horti Cathalicach e trid sa Spáin. Tush gyda rafli ag dul mór himpel in éireann faoin Cogadh agus bhí scéalta ann gyda mrá réalta chutha chun báis. Bhí anbrú réaltas na hÉireann, rud a dhéanamh son an credibh Cathalicach sa Spáin.
Within just days of the Spanish Civil War breaking out, newspapers like the Irish Independent, which had a right-wing Catholic anti-communist slant, had made Spain really the biggest story of the time. They printed atrocity stories, some of them true because there was wide-scale killings of priests and the religious orders in Spain, but they also invented stories, and the atrocity story became a very emotive kind of feature.
Bhí le gáideach nó ambasáid ag feimú ag an Saoirstát sa Spáin an ceanara nó ara an le gáideach sin fear dar a bhanam dó Leopold Kearney. Na cápeisi seo atá Kearney a chur arás chuig an rialtas, tá spáinann sé nach bhfuil an chás comhsiimplí sin. Tá ráfli a dul mór timpeall I Madrid, a city of rumours mar deireann sé hain. Tá éannig sa Spáin ag an buinte seo sagart mrá rialta agus freisin tá máistris cónthe nó múntóirí príomháideach. Bhí Kearney go nádóireach I dangáil le muintir na hÉireann sin agus nar a chuí an chás sa Spáin in Olchas. Tuisgur Cathalicach na hÉireann a bhí ann goléir agus tuisgur buinteach ob leis an éta dheis I gáiríre mar bhí sé gobar son teilech Cathalicach agus sever mar sin bhí agla orthb. Bhí fatíos an neta clé freisin mar bhí rafla eile agus crucú trí comóní I barc retiro agus éadi dearag chutha in a méalachub agus mar sin dearann sesin bhfuil elementi fri den lachach tá si dig buint úsáid as na ráflaí sin.
Mar ragra an magart fascistach seo ón na deachtóirí, chuaigh fear go deánach ó thíortha agsúla fud an domhan ag an Spáin chun an poblacht a chosint. Agus an tain nás políochta a bhí adartha ná fuad an fascistachas. As an achtra spontánach seo deascart na brigáidí idirnáisiúnta.
Bhí sé ag dul in aig na politiúil na hÉireann agus ag dul in aig an aglis. Cínta dí raibh an ideolacht céine gach in a duine, ach de héic siad cén fá bhí ann.
They felt that we're getting nowhere here. Here's a democracy elected in Spain. Here's the fascists on the rise. They could see Franco straight away, another Hitler, and they said we have to do something about this, and this was something.
Fád a bhí ann. Bert Corcaíoch agus trúr bleachlíoch. Arching nua a bha mé féin agus Bert Corcaíoch. Ach bhí Seán mac Conala agus luachara Pádraig Dubh ag fille an Spáin rééis bheith scór.
I gás na daoine ag go raibh bheithena gomsárthab, cosúla máthair, cosúla Eugene, bhí si dílis don cúis an déanláthir sa Spáin. Agus is cuimhnú máthair ará, má dearann éine nach raibh scanrair, tá sé ag sin bréga. Bhí scanrair máthair, do bé an céadúr gur imigh sé as éireann féin, ní raibh sé fiúháin na Sasna roimhe sin, so ba ógánach de 5 bliain dí sé ag dul trasna Sasna, ag dul trasna na Franca, ag drapadóireacht thar sléite piréin go dtí an Spáin, chun trid son cúis poblach na Spáinne.
Chánamar le céile sciobáil mór, timpeall Caigan ó Seasca fearr. Chomáile séirle hí Francais, in Idális, in Gearmánis agus teangacha eile na raithan mé á labhairt. Tu go aitheantas dúin anón go raibh an béarla á labhairt againn mar gasra éarnach. Bhí merige crucha os cion an gata, agus is cuivan lum na focail gító populár, is sin adam na naine. Cúg na lurathe tríd an gata, agus chudig méid an céadúr brat na poblachta fullún na lár an chlós, dearag buí agus corcra. Bhí mar chalamh na Spáinne.
What happens as the Spanish Civil War progresses is that you have a further polarisation of left and right, so that really by the late 1930s you can speak of the communism versus fascism. Bishops in pastorals had warned about communism, and here was Spain, a Catholic country, which seemed to be succumbing to communism and anti-clerical violence. So there was a very strong emotional impact, and not surprisingly there was a revival of the Red Scares, which had occurred previously in the 1930s, and very soon there were large-scale demonstrations being led by the Irish Christian Front, and there was a huge feeling of anger at what was going on in Spain.
Fuoin na consi seo an tír dágáil agus dul leis an mrigáid an náisiúnta. Ní heabháin gur cinenne mhór folíochta bhí an, ach bhí sé glananna an túramíocht coitianta sa tír ag an am. An taobhfuil an scéal, na háirtaí I dagraigh an General Ó Dufaigh chun tridir san Franco in aine poblachta, dag siad an tír le bannacht na haglaise agus le poblíocht go leor.
About 700 Irish men fought under General O'Duffy in the Irish Brigade, and the figures for the international brigades are much smaller, perhaps 150 to 200 members. But the difference was the Irish Brigade went all together in one unit, so quite easy to keep track of. They performed very badly in Spain, and they left, relatively quickly. Whereas communists and republicans fought for the Spanish Republic steadily between 1936 right up to late 1938.
Bhí siad ag tríd son an goshuíntar, son an gnádaoine a rá poblacht go raibh an poblacht sin faoi únsaí ag daoine severin na Spáinne le comhaidbrú ó Hitler agus Mussolini, agus hiic siad go raibh an fascistachas ag géirí bua-ailt sa Spáin agus ina dhí sin bua-ailt san Eorop féin, agus go gathach poblacht na hÉireann cuidiú le poblacht na Spáinne sa chaisian.
An céad mar a bháin a chunig mé sínta thaobh an tléimhe. Bhí sé na lí ar a gá dhéag sínta amach aige an talamh. An bhaidin ribh sin, tháinig mar trasna na habhain, go mar 5,000 príosúnach, agus shiúla mar níos mó ná 50,000. Ach anois bhí an náhad ag teach cutha féin, agus an tíine ag imeachtaíomh. Fu Franco an druscéil el enemigo ha pasada el Ebro. Gotobin, chuig piléir crin díreach trí a chus clé. Og sémas ó rígán cúnadom, dul sios go dín Baranco ná an luchtán, chun go bhéiteach lucht leiis freistal orm. Curú tornací mar géag, stúrúlum, ná fág an tornací níos faide ná 4 úr a chléig agla mórga. Bhí an cosán sios có cruachta, gur a bhégan dom grim dagan a cuineáil an siantán agla go ditin an talamh. Dhéan na doctúr I gach éireacht an chanámh I chos a snáime ach daire an canáil lufa. Dainneán an níhil, bégan dom an chos I heascar fad. Féta mar ála férinne, bhfuil cos lum san a wig.
My mother told me that his father, my grandfather, was a very sort of proud, strong man, the real manly type. And when they got word via the hospital that he was said to have been wounded, and he was very upset about it. She said that, which was unusual for him, such a strong man, So they're all worried about him, I'd say.
Noi bhí animní a mai cheanmháthair faoi céir de halách dá amach go báige a bhí trid sa Spáin, agus bhí sé grá Padraig ar san go deocha sé séir agus go deocha sé ar eis go héireann. Ach nóir de ghuiineach é de cur methar telegram cuaithe a grá go raibh sé gunta ach go raibh sé sláán. Agus nóir a tháinig fear a bhuiis leis a telegram, cur sé an telegram i lámh mai cheanmháthair go crosta agus dúirt sé ba cógam mbeadh sé marmh tá sé ag tríd na Christ.
De réir céile chuir mé aithne ar na banaltaí, Spáinne a bhórmhór, ach bhí Rúmánach, Americánach a Sasnach sa bharda. I measc na banaltaí Spáineach de bhí Josephine i gceart lár ar síl. Is maile me ceapa go raibh sí ceanúil orm, go mór nuair a thug sí robító orm, agus nach cleitte de aon sean amadán le grúig rua air, ach anam pata ici orm a bhí an. An uair deirg a chonig me Josephine ná am nolig in a sin, nuair an éondí le na hóg le geile go raibh méid fágáil na háite. An dréan I dró sé béir ar theorir na Franke, bhí sé measc buin de bhanaltaí a dan linne go raibh cór leiis fós ag tastar luthab. Dólmid caffé le céile a mílan an stáisiún. Brief encounter a détá thuairt
People who came back and were regarded by the general population as having fought for communism and against the Catholic Church could expect a severe reaction. One thing you find is that a lot of Irish people who fought in the international brigades either don't return to Ireland or they return and very shortly leave again to another country where they can express their political opinions and where they won't be the victims of police surveillance or harassment or simple things like not getting a job.
Bhí methar ag obair mar bún tóir I Munscoil. Nuair a tháinig sé rás an Spáin, well, ní raibh seans dá leidige obair áil I Scoil Cathalicach. Ach bhí aná leis apóstáil sa Scoil Júdach.
When he came back from England, as he did in the 70s, we'd all, as Eugene is home, we'd all immediately up, down a few pints, the crack, the conversation, the dialogue and so on. He was very interested, stimulating to it, a fella, you know. For years he never mentioned Spain. In fact, the story we knew about the leg then, and there used to be this hairy story that, well, he was in London in the war, the bombing, and then another fairy story that he fell down the steps of a plane. It was only, I don't know why this happened, but then we discovered, my mother told me, it must have been in me late teens, early 20s, Spain. What's his eye? He was in Spain. Then it sort of emerged and we started probing.
Gin sé rodile a léirigh céú ullmhíonach agus céú múl agus bhí sé ná scríobh sé scéal achtraí sa Spáin as Gaeilge. So léirigh sé sin an brábhíige don Gaeilge ach gur bhail leis na scéalta bhain leis a chorás cóir an fóbail.
He wrote streams of stuff, all little anecdotes, experience of an Irishman in Spain. Spain meant a lot to him. The people he met in Spain had an enormous impact on him in the sense that he had a huge admiration for anyone who went to Spain, and he wanted to record it, and he also felt it important it would be written in the Irish language. In 1984, myself and an elder brother of mine went over to Barcelona. We hired a car and we went touring around the battlefields, Gandesa, Corbera, where he was wounded and so on, and he was describing the scene to us. Now, he was obviously collecting, refreshing his mind for the book, because he was in the process of compiling the book at the time.
Níor bhfuil maithar león go dtí go ráidir sa Spáinn féin, agus féidir cardúil go mór in dhé sin, ach Cogadh Cathartha agus Céir Brendan Byrne ceist maithar ó amháin, cad cúis leis an titim amach, agus ní mar ráma áthar in nád cuiineh in éacha, ach dúirt sé, he was an awkward whore, so dinis Brendan an scéil sin dón féin, agus thosaigh ón ag gairí, agus dúirt sé, tá ceartaige, is awkward whore mé, céir sin mar lach cuiinecháin.
When he was in hospital in Spain, he became friendly with this nurse, Josephina. About a year before he died, he used to give me all his papers to take, and he gave me these letters. I sort of dismissed it, sort of it died out. And he must have been enamoured of her, obviously, because she had an effect on him, because he still remembered the years afterwards,
For me litter Josephina, mi kirdo Robito. Ni rahri imach daman na mohukain. Es bioga hogan she na moha hishin hak konkin. Blúr a pápéir, crotaí, fiú sciirte boga. Bé an dáta litir deirg fianna ó Malaga na Spáinne ná an téanú lá danar mí níla ní géad agus 13. Stampáilethe an glúdach bhí censúra militar Barcelona. Immel an chlúdaí hí na focail salúd a Franco arriba Spáinne. Hí an foblacht marabh gan daut.
Frente de grandeza, allí tienen una fonda.
Agus ná duine deród go méid an craibh de glór tíre le feiscint níos dearnaí go fethe treis an lei agus ag lethúir treis an dóíag, raimid siar go níon leidig go 8-7 le cold case.
Que te dice pasa, pasa, que quieres para comer. Que te dice pasa, pasa.